Okay, so we're live. I don't see anyone here yet. Gosh, I feel terrible. You people have been so nice and coming on. So it went off. If I don't see anyone back, and it's not your fault, believe me. So some kind of internet issues. But if you guys don't come back, which I completely understand, it's almost 7:15 now. We're going to have an Alley Cat meetup, and that's going to be at the Poker Desk Hotel at 8 o'clock. Oh, there's Andrea. Okay, I hope Andrea can hear me. Andrea, if you can hear me, I had internet problems. Some people didn't have audio. Some people didn't have video either. There we go. I think we got it now. Yes, Robin, I can hear you now. I can see you, honey. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear and see me? Because I had to go back out and start up again. So I apologize. All right. Even April said she's on. So I think we cleared it up. So I had to kill that live stream, come back on. Some of you guys were trying to text me and you couldn't. And I very much apologize. I can't control the internet, but we're on now. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Andrea from A New Life in Albania is telling me she can hear me. Thank you so much. I can hear and see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I think you're coming to the meetup tonight, too. Okay. Over the Hill Nomads. All good now. Fantastic. Good. Thank you. Man, I feel bad, guys, but I can't control that internet issue. Let's see. 16 now. Okay. We're cruising. We're cruising. Over the Hill Nomads. All good now. Rushi, yep, you are good now. Oh, thank you. It was kind of tricky because I was thinking if I go out, am I going to be able to come back? So I had to quickly make something new and throw it back out there. James Campbell, hello again, Cats. Hello, James. Where are you guys at right now? Fantastic couple. Over the Hill Nomads, and they're slow travelers. I have no idea where you guys are right now. Please chime in. Okay. There's Redion. You live in my city, Poker Desk. My Albanian brother, thank you so much for being here. I love your city. I love your people. You're all great people. I'm very appreciated to be here. There's Irvin. Yep. Hi, Patrick. Welcome back home. Yeah, great trips. Budapest and then on to Sranda, then Corfu. It's good to be home, though. I don't know if you guys could hear me before we got cut off there, but now we're figuring out in November where we're going to go. Okay. In other words, looks like the Stefan Center for Thanksgiving is where we're going to go. Then we're going to figure out if we're traveling for Christmas or not. There's New Life in Albania. Yep, I'll be there tonight. Good. Andrew's going to be there tonight, you guys. If you guys want to see her for the Alley Cat meetup, Poker Desk Hotel, 8 o'clock. Okay. So hello, from Kelly, Old Hill Nomads, Montenegro. I haven't been there. I hear great things about it. Qatar, okay. New Life in Albania. I love your channel. Okay, Over the Hill Nomads. Yep, as Andrea saying, she loves your channel. Gosh, you guys are just missing hooking up. I remember Judy got sick, and so she's right at the end, so you guys didn't get to meet up. But she loves you guys, so it'd be good to go. Rushi, hey, Patrick. How was Corfu? Corfu was awesome. I got one more video coming out, and it's the old fortress. I keep referring to it as a castle, but it's actually the old fortress. I am stunned, and I hope you guys can see from the camera just how large this place is. So I couldn't imagine building it, what it would take for manpower. Just staggering, just unbelievable. So, okay, Radion, you live in my city, Poker Desk. I live in Boston. My wife is originally from Boston. So thank you for being here. Thank you for chiming in. I love it when Albanians can join in. I think it's wonderful. There's JoJo saying, I'm glad you had a great trip. I don't know if you heard from the old video, and it was messing up really bad. I got April a nice pearl necklace. She deserves it, putting up with this. I got myself a hoodie. I don't know if you guys saw it. Look at this, huh? Yeah. I got myself a hoodie. Got April some pearls. So it's always good to go out there. Let's see. James Cannell saying, thanks, Andrea. Over Hill Nomads, thanks, Andrea. Yep. Ed Brown, reboot, computers, TV, life, rebooting always works. Sure does. All of a sudden, nothing was happening. And then I didn't realize for a couple of minutes that a lot of people couldn't type in, and some people couldn't hear, and some people couldn't even see. There's Michelle. Coming in late. Hi, everybody. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? The last thing we were talking about for Thanksgiving, we're thinking about the Stefan Center in Toronto. And then we're trying to figure out what we're going to do for Christmas. Okay. A lot of people on this channel, and I appreciate it, want to know more about Albania. So for Christmas, maybe Korcha. Maybe. It's one of the cities that's very close to Poker Desk. So you really get two cities in one if you live in Poker Desk or Korcha, because it's like a 45-minute bus ride. So you get two cities in one. Or we're thinking about Prague. Okay, former Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic. So we're kicking some things around. So we'll see how it goes. Late to the party. Someone's close to moving. I just missed it. And Jay's saying, congratulations. That's huge. Yeah. Nicole, late to the new party. It's okay. I very much appreciate you. Uncle Bull Cow saying hello to Andrea. There's Dan. Hi, a little late tonight. We saw the Corfu video. You didn't buy that leather jacket. Oh, I wanted it, Dan. Oh, I wanted it. I felt a little it was high price, but man, that was the best looking jacket I think I've seen. I probably should have pulled the trigger, but I didn't do it. There's Andrea saying, hi, Dan. Ruchi, got a question for you, Patrick. If my hubby wants to buy and ride a motorcycle, what does he need? Does he need motorcycle license or just American standard driver's license? I don't know. I don't want to lie. You know who could tell you? Dan. See if you can answer that. Dan rides motorcycles. I think he's got a Vespa right now, but I think he's going to ship over a bike. So Dan, if you could chime in and tell her what she needs for a motorcycle, that'd be great. What I love about these lives is each of us run questions off each other, so we all learn. So I very much appreciate it. Lexi, New Life, thank you. I'm so happy. There's Nicole saying hi to Andrea. JC White Cloud made it. Hi, Patrick, and hi, everyone else. Hey, Jay, good to see you here, buddy. Okay. There's Andrea from New Life in Albania saying hi to Nicole. Dan saying hi to Andrea. Andrea saying hi to Jay. We're going to have that meetup tonight. Andrea's going to be there tonight from the New Life Albania. If any of you have never met her yet, wonderful lady, wonderful child. So please stop in and say hello if you can. James Campbell, you can do it. I said, yes, you can. So I'm very proud of her for she's going to be able to do it. Radiant Apollo, okay. I go 65. I'm back in my country. Very good. Because here in the USA, work, pay the bills, no life, enjoy life, my friend. Perfect for you in Albania. You're exactly right. I love America. I served it, but you're exactly right. The only thing I was getting in America was older. Work. The weekends, work on a car, mow the lawn, boom, rinse, repeat, back to work. That was my life in America. But now, I recently turned 62. I'm retired. I get to travel the world, guys. And I'm not rich at all. I'm just a blue-collar guy. And not just Albania, but please study the world. It's a big world out there, okay? And there's lots of places you can go. But Radion, thank you. You hit it nail on the head. So at 65, you're coming back home. Very good. Very good. I know you miss it. Okay, there's Ed. Hi, Patrick and April. Nice to join the group. Good for you to be here. I very much appreciate you. Yeah, so things are going well. Like I said, we're trying to figure out if we're going to go somewhere for Christmas. I think last year we were here in Poker Desk, and we also spent a little bit of time in Toronto to see Scanderbeg Square, really dressed up Christmas. Quite beautiful. Okay, Leslie Scrabble, buddy. Thank you, James. So as it was scrolling through, I was like, when exactly are you coming? Let us know. New Life in Albania. Can't wait to meet y'all. Absolutely. I think she's talking about the meetup. Radion, the food no good in the USA, Albania the best. Yeah, you know what was good about the Albanian food? There's no pesticides, no hormones, no crap in it. Everything is, farm to table, lake to the table, everything's fresh. Okay. It's weird. I've talked to friends of mine who went back to USA just to visit, and it's weird. They would say that like the apple is exactly like the apple next to it, like it was cloned. You know what I'm saying? But here everything's organic. It's really good. It's really good. He's exactly right. James Campbell, Patrick, you will love guitar, but honestly, we miss Albania. Yeah, Couture, I should say. You would love Couture. I don't blame you for missing Albania. When we were going, we were having a heck of a time, but it was good coming home. It actually feels like home to us now. Okay, it's best way I can put it, which is really good. Rating, you like food, Albania? Absolutely, love it. Rating saying Patrick, they spell Patrick without the K here, which is fine with me. Don't get me wrong. I'm flattered that you're here, sir. Thank you. Leslie Scrabble, buddy, we are celebrating me not having student loan debt. Yes. I'm not moving yet, getting closer now, but I don't have that thing hanging over my head. Congratulations. I've been begging people, get out of debt. You got to. You really got to. And I know that's so hard to do. I'm not saying it's something easy to do, but congratulations getting out of student debt. Jojo, can you give us a review of your hotel room in Corfu? How did you compare it? I sent Andrea a video. April's laughing right now. Okay. I was very upset. Okay. What happened was, so I went through booking.com. The location of the place is right in Old Town, right where I wanted to be. Great location. But I said, my wife's got arthritis in her knees. Okay. Please no stairs. Ah, no problem. It's on the first floor. There were stairs upon stairs upon stairs. And I was so upset that I was going to write a poor review, only because I flat out asked you if there's stairs. And you said no. But I'm not going to write a bad review. I don't want to take money out of someone's pocket, so I'm just not going to review it at all. But I was surprised how that went. Okay. EA Travels. Hi, Patrick. Where are you here? Hi, Patrick and all. Glad I made it back here to chat live. Love your Corfu video. For some reason, it reminds me so much of, I can't even pronounce those names, to be honest with you. Varnesa? Less stairs. Yeah, that was important. But I will say the lady offered me my money back. The problem was all the deals were gone. You know what I mean? So if I had to, rush around and look for a place, I was going to pay through the nose for it. So we stayed there. The place was quaint. It was cute, but stairs upon stairs. Andrea knows what I'm talking about. I sent her the video. It was crazy. Okay, she's saying how to spell Jesse. Cool. Christopher, interesting what you say about the good food quality. Just coming in, do you and April notice feeling better with the healthier food? I would say yes. And that in a combination of how much more I'm walking now, and the reason that's important, and I could prove it, but I have that little heart monitor thing. We put 2 fingers down, and it'll tell you, forgive my phone, it'll tell you what your heart rate is. My standard heart rate was always around 80, sometimes 85. Now it's down to 61, 62 beats a minute, which is wonderful, which is outstanding. Even my blood pressure is better, but I'm still taking my blood pressure medicine. There's Dan chiming in about his motorcycle. Thank you, Dan. Your U.S. driver's license is good for a year. I'm flying to Italy Monday morning to pick up my Vespa and ride it back. Okay. So he's just picking up that Vespa. I know he's got you got other bikes too, Dan. I remember that. But thank you for the information. Let me repeat that for the motorcycle riders. Your U.S. driver's license is good for a year. I'm flying to Italy Monday morning to pick up my Vespa and ride it back. Ooh, that's a long ride, buddy. You can do it. Dan's cool. You can do it. Okay. Nicole, I really want to be there. We are planning a trip in November, but with this government shutdown, we're concerned about flying. Personal opinion, I wouldn't worry about flying, but I'm not in America right now. So, I don't know. That's a good question, Nicole. I couldn't tell you, but that's really not the government, being the airlines, but I feel you. I feel you. Don't get me wrong. And I haven't been back to the U.S. in 2 years, so I'm the wrong person to be asking advice about the U.S. right now. Rushi, Dan, does he need a motorcycle endorsement on his driver's license? Can he buy a motorcycle in Albania? Hopefully Dan will chime in. So I appreciate Dan for doing that. Leslie Scrabble, buddy. I would be concerned too, Nicole. Yeah. The government shutdown, like I said, I'm not in the U.S. right now. I don't know how it's affecting things. I know it's not affecting Social Security checks. I know that for a fact. The only thing it can affect is Social Security. I've talked about this before. If you are applying for benefits, you've never had Social Security before, you may get a delay. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you will get a delay. Andrew saying, I told you need to ask for a 1-floor apartment, a minus 1-floor apartment. Yeah, I got it from now on, But yeah, 1 floor, that don't mean spit to them. Let me tell you. But that was funny. I sent her a video. I didn't put it on YouTube. Like I said, I didn't want to hurt someone trying to rent out her place. So I'm not going to do a review on it. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to hurt nobody. There's James and Uncle Bull Cow. Too true. We ate 5 times more bread in Albania than we did in the States. The wheat is completely different. Yeah, everything's different. So just really good food. Everything's really good. Let me see how many people we got here. 32 in the chat. Very good. Very much appreciate you guys. Thanks for putting up the problem I had just signing in, you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys on Christmas, Korcha? Do you want me to stay in Albania? And I showed you Pogodesa in Christmas last year. I showed you Tirana. Maybe show you Korcha for Christmas. Okay. Or we're thinking about Prague. I'm not going to do a voting thing. I'm just curious what you guys would like to see. Okay. Korcha is a 45-minute bus ride from here. It's really close. So you can spend the day in both cities. What I like about Pocahontas is we get the lake, which is cool. Jay, hi. For those asking, Social Security is delayed. I'm in the process now and slow, and my next appointment has been pushed back. Yeah, that's the only thing. Signing up has been delayed. Exactly. I get my first check. I'm already signed up. I get my first check at the end of this month, the 4th Wednesday. I just checked on it today to make sure it's going through, and it is. Sorry, Jay, man. That sucks. Right as you're trying to sign up for it. Yeah, I'm in the process now, and it's slow. My next appointment has been pushed back. I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't imagine. I'm lucky I signed up for it exactly when I could. Dana in Dallas. How you doing? We're in Fort Worth and Saginaw before we came out here. So good to hear from you. I'm going to tell my husband about the license being good for a year. We're bringing our Harley over next year. Good for you. I'm curious what that'll cost you, to bring a bike over. Because when April and I came, it was just 4 suitcases, 2 backpacks. We sold both of our motorcycles. It really got rid of everything, But we're slowly adding kitchen stuff back for April, working on the condo, stuff like that, doing some traveling. So, yeah, things have been really good. New life in Albania. I never could eat bread in the U.S. I eat a ton of it here. Yeah, the bread's so fresh. The only thing, and it's not a negative, guys, it's a positive. With the bread here, it goes stale quick because there's no preservatives. Okay, that's the only thing. So I keep buying smaller loaves because by the second day, it's getting kind of hard. But it's a good thing because there's no preservatives in it. But that's really the only thing. Dan Sandarushi, feel free to contact me directly anytime. Dan's cool. He's got a lot of good information too. I really like him. James Campbell. Too much wheat in the U.S. always messed with my stomach. No issue in Albania, though. Yep. So, yeah, the food's better. The lifestyle's better. Lack of stress. Even when I hear people say it isn't just about the money, I'm not saying it is, but it's so good to get that financial monkey off your back, too. You know what I'm saying? If I was still in the U.S., even with our pensions, I probably went back to work, and April I'd make sure she would retire, but I'd still be back to work, so, and just slugging it out. People have always asked me if your kids come out to visit you yet. No. And I don't blame them because they're stuck in the same rat race, work. And we're too far away just to come out for a weekend. Hopefully they can soon, I hope. Jay Whitecloud, such is life. So Albania in the spring is in the plan now. Oh, very good. Yeah, such is life is referring to Social Security. So I hope you do make it out in the spring, man. EA Travels in Albania. How is Christmas in Albania? Just curious. If plans pan out, we will be in Toronto that time. Wonder how it is like. Is it festive or Italy or kind of dead like the U.S.? No, you're going to find that, especially Scanderbeg Square. They really dress it up. Here in Poland, a smaller town, but they dress it up. So, no. Christmas through New Year's, everyone will tell you, well, it's really a New Year's time. And I'm like, well, there's Christmas trees, Santa Claus. I've seen a couple Santa Claus in the square. So, yeah, Toronto is really dressed up. I looked up the best cities for Christmas decorations, and it listed Toronto, Skodra, Korcha were the top 3. So hopefully this year we'll check out Korcha, do a couple of videos for you. Tupi, if I pronounce that correctly. If not, please forgive me. Just entered the chat. California here. Lived in Toronto for a year recently, then left for 6 months, returning soon, but to Vlorë. Why did you go to Pocahontas versus Vlorë? Thanks. What we did is we were in Toronto, and we planned on staying there a year, but we were there for 7 months, and we kept visiting other cities to see long-term which we would fall in love with. And it got down to 2 cities for us. It was Pocahontas, and it was Skodra. And I approached my realtors, who I really trust, and I asked them, if you get me a deal, neither one, I'm there. I actually prayed on it. And also a deal popped up for this 2-bedroom. It's a small condo. Okay, but at that time it was 64,000 euros, which at that time was $68,000. Paid off, no more rent payments. Now, why over Vlorë or over any other city? You might be different. The best thing I suggest to people is hit Toronto, and from Toronto, take your time, visit other cities, stay a couple days. One really fits your fancy, go there a couple times, but explore different cities because every city has a different vibe. Okay. New Life in Albania, Korcha also decorates nicely. Yes, I think we're gonna find out this year, Andrew. Or we're gonna go to I go to Prague. Prague keeps coming up on my radar. I know Mark is going to be in Budapest. We just got back from there, but they are asking us to join us. And they're such a great couple from Following the Stones. I did an interview with them, and they got a great blog. If you guys can have a chance, check out Following the Stones. Really, really, really good blog. And they're going to be in Budapest. Oh, did I say Mark? I'm sorry. Greg and Shannon. Please forgive me. I've been meeting so many people, it's like a blur. So please forgive me. Greg and Shannon from Following the Stones. We're going to check it out this year. Okay, Andrew's going to Korcha too, I guess. Very good for Christmas. So glad to hear about being able to eat real bread there. Yeah, from Robin. Yeah. Like I said, the only thing is it'll get hard pretty quick, but that's a good thing because there's no preservatives. And it's cheap. James Campbell. Hi, James A. Davis. EA Travelers and Beyond. That's great news. Thanks, Patrick and Andrea, for the info. Thank you for being here. Thanks you for being here. And those that are in earshot, we're going to be having our meetup at approximately 8 o'clock, Poker Nest Hotel, inside. No band is playing this week. I felt bad last week because we were in there and the band was jamming, so we were like screaming across the table. Andrew's saying you're welcome. There's Dan. We just spent a week in Toronto and we loved it. Yeah, the good thing with Toronto is something's always happening. The last time I was in Toronto, we were just coming back from Budapest, and the band The Scorpions was playing. But I was leaving that day. But we've seen professional boxing there, wine tasting, concerts. There's always something going on, like around Scandic Square, the new bazaar. So that's the one thing about Toronto I really like. What I didn't like, a lot of traffic. It depends on you. You know what I'm saying? If I was younger, man, give me Toronto. But I wanted Mayberry, so I took Poker Desk. You might not like Poker Desk. It might be too slow for you. So I beg people, please hit Toronto first, get that 1-year lease, and start exploring the different cities and fall in love with one. Or somewhere else in the world too, guys. It's a big world out there. Phil Henry. Hi, Patrick. Nice to catch you live. Thank you for being here, Phil. I very much appreciate you. Appreciate that too. So I feel blessed to have you guys. Over the Hill Nomads. Andrea, please say hi to Jesse for us. Yeah, they really like Jesse. You've done a fantastic job raising such a nice young man. Yes, he is. I love Jess. April loves Jesse. It's like having another grandson. 2P, what's the size of your local meetup? I would say 12. We went over that like 15 or 16. What we're going to have now, I'm not sure because we're totally in the off season. But I do have expat friends that are living here, and I know they're going to be there tonight. We had a meetup in Saranda, believe it or not. So I went down there, and I was with Greg, and all of a sudden they said, hey, people know who you are. Would you please come out and meet them? I said, I'd love to. So we had a Alley Cat meetup down in Saranda. It was wonderful. It was really good. New life in a bed. I will, and thank you so much for saying that. He makes me look good. But truly, thank you. Yeah, Jesse's wonderful. Mature beyond his years. So, like I said, we love him. So things are going really good. Let's see the time here. 7:36. Probably at 10 till we'll shut it down just because I got to meet people down at Poker Desk Hotel. I love the meetups too, man. It's great. Great chiming in with other people. Great meeting people. I love meeting you guys. So things have been wonderful. So Korcha looks like Andrew's going to be in Korcha too over the Christmas holiday. So we'll see. Or gosh, for some reason I keep thinking Prague, the Czech Republic. Reason being, if you go to YouTube and you put in 10 best, rated 10 best cities for Christmas, and Prague's like right on top. So is Krakow, and I want to get April to Krakow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I know a lot of you really want information on Albania. I'll get it. So if you guys prefer us to stay in Albania, then it'll be Korcha. Okay. Also, the chat stopped. I'm always wondering if it's going to be like last time. I having internet issues. Someone let me know. Can you guys still type in? Can you still hear me? Oh, there's Regina. I am here. How dare you go live without me? There you go. Regina, I know you're in Japan, and also the government shutdown is affecting your job. I hope you're okay. Okay, we just worry about you. Very proud of you, for things that I hope things work out, honey. Okay. James Campbell. Patrick, does Rakia go down a little easier in the cooler off-season weather? No. But I have learned you got to sip it. You don't shoot it. Okay. I have learned that the hard way. Okay. But Regina, I hope you're doing okay in Japan. We are worried about you. We just hope you're okay. There's Andrea saying hi to Regina. EA Travels and Beyond, Prague. Their Christmas market is known to be the best in Europe. You're exactly right. That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep seeing. So I don't know. I keep getting drawn to it. So I got to talk it over to April. Either stay in Albania or visit Prague. The thing is, at 62, we still have our health and able to travel. I'm not telling you anything you guys don't know. As we age, you're going to want to travel less and less. So I want to take April to see as much of the world as I can. But we'll see. We'll see. But Prague, yeah. There's Dan saying, I would love a Prague Christmas video. Maybe we'll go, Dan. Maybe we'll go. I'll talk it over to April. April said she'll go if that's what I want to pick. So we're going to kick it around. Rushi, New Life in Albania. Andrea, thank you for YouTube and markets that you visit. I love those. Excellent. Regina, I'm furloughed, but making it. Okay. Hope you're going to be okay, hon. Okay. Oh, gosh. I couldn't imagine. You just got there, too, and there's a government shutdown that affects your job. Dennis? Sienna, how you doing, Dennis? It was cool. We met at where did you see it the other day? Oh, yeah, we were at the Shamrock, the Irish pub. Always good to meet you guys. Always good. I think you're going to be there tonight. There's Dan. Rocky comes in several flavors. Yeah, man, I even heard one that was supposed to be tree flavored. What the heck is that? One of the best that we had, even April could study it, was walnut. Couldn't believe it. The one that is harsh for me, I had plum Rocky. Oh, that's like rocket fuel. I mean, just burned the whole way down, man. Grape I could stomach. You can't taste the grape, believe me. It's rocket fuel. It's rocket fuel. New Life in Albania. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Rushi. I got a lot of requests for those. I'll make more. There's Nicole. Does April come to the meetups? I would love to meet her sometime. You can meet her sometime, but she really doesn't do the meetups anymore. She really doesn't. But yes, if you come here, I guarantee you she would love to meet you. Over to Hill Nomad saying hello to Dennis. Phil Henry, what country's next, Patrick? Maybe the Czech Republic. Okay, I've been talking about Prague. I want to get April to Krakow. Also Vienna, Austria. Austria is also known for having a great Christmas. Hungary was right next to Austria, so I might end up in Vienna. We'll see. So it's really looking like the next country is going to be Prague or Poland. I'm either going to take April to Krakow or we're going to go to Prague. We'll see. See what's up. There's Andrew saying hello to Dennis. There's Regina. I found out there's a huntsman spiders over here. So if you hear screaming, it's because I had to kill one for scaring me. I know how tough you are, Regina. You're not going to have a problem, honey. Okay, you'll be okay. But yeah, kill him. Kill him. Andrea don't like spiders either. There was a spider near her door. I had to go over there and kill it. She screamed and jumped in mine in April's place. So I don't like spiders either, to be honest with you. Dennis saying, howdy doll. And then there's Regina. Oh my God, that sounds terrifying. Yeah, she's not a big fan of spiders either. I got her some Raid. She can take out some spiders. Crystal, hey, we have just booked a rental in Pokernes. Okay, for March to move to Albania. Okay, this is coming from Crystal. We will be looking for long-term rentals after that month. Any suggestions for rental agencies or locals to rent? If you want a local place, I know Century 21 is big here. Okay, I would suggest reach out to them well before you get here and tell them what you're looking for. A lot of times, rentals will say, "Hey, I just rent for the summer." I have a friend of mine was going to rent a place for $300, and they said, no, you got to make it worth your while. So $300 years, they kicked it up to 400 years, and they said yes. So 400 euros a month to live on top of the lake. So just contact your realtor, please. Please see a professional. Okay. For us, for April and I, everything has gone really smooth for us. No bumps in the road because each thing that we did, we went through professionals. A professional real estate agent, immigration lawyers, auditors for taxes. Please, see a professional. Okay. I hate to give advice. I just don't want to see you guys get hurt. Jay Whitecloud, poor spiders. I will not let anyone know of my pets I keep. Oh, my son had a tarantula once as a pet. Scared the crap out of me. Regina, they're huge. They must take steroids. I didn't know Japan had those. Okay, but you'll be all right. I know how strong you are, Regina. I know how strong you are. Okay, Tulip. I did Austria's Christmas party. Okay, this past Christmas, it's definitely nice, but can get it quite crowded. Yeah, both those. Same thing with Prague. It can get crowded Christmas, especially the main market where they have an ice rink. I saw that. Hot wine. I saw that too. Not as nice as I thought. Really? Okay. Well, someday I'd like to hit Austria though. But thank you very much for the info. But Prague's calling me. It's like tugging on my shoulder. Austria. I mean, Vienna specifically. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking at, actually. There's Crystal. Oh, nice. Thanks. I will reach out to Century 21. Yes, we want to use professionals for everything. Please do. Because I'm telling you, it has been seamless for April 9. Seamless because we went to professionals, okay? Please do so. I can't recommend that any higher. Also, jump on that. Don't wait for the last minute, please. I'd do it now if you're going to be coming out. At least reach out, start making connections, start knowing people's names. Like I said, a lot of times they're going to tell you, hey, there's no 1 year long rentals. Yes, there is. Sometimes they have to contact the people that they represent and go, hey, someone's looking for a long term. What can be done? Okay, for here in Poker Desk. EA Travels and Beyond. Have you heard of Extra Reality? I know there's another realtor place that's near the gym that I go to, but I don't remember the name of it. I understand you use a realtor. Yes, we did. We have booked 1 month Airbnb in Toronto, but looking to sign long-term rental in Scotia. Boy, do we love Scotia. That was a toss-up for us, either here in Poker Desk or Scotia. Scotia's beautiful. But yeah, we use Illyrian Realtor. They're stationed in Toronto, but they can hook you up throughout the country. And I've talked about them before. I get nothing from them, but what I loved is we were looking at property in Toronto, and there was something in the title that they didn't like. So they recommended that I don't buy it. And what I liked about that is so they walked away from money because they were worried about me. And I said, you're my guys. And that's why I say use a professional, because they weren't just realtors, they're also lawyers. Okay. And if they're not a professional, they might not see that there's something wrong in the title. Okay. So please, please use a professional for everything. Like I said, everything's been smooth sailing for April. Let's see. Regina, hot wine with fruit in it sounds delicious. Sure does. You wouldn't believe what happened today. Now, before you guys jump on me, so we go to change. In the dessert menu area, you know what it says for one of them? Magic mushrooms. Kid you not. So April ordered it. I didn't. Okay. But it was just ice cream. It's like a kid's dessert. You know what I mean? But it was frozen cheesecake. It was chocolate. It was delicious. I had to bring some home to Andrea. Her house was great. 2P, Vienna. Vienna is the most beautiful cities I've seen, so I recommend a visit. The flight being so short and cheap. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And we will be visiting Vienna soon, I hope. It's one of those ones I'm kicking around, but yeah, I definitely got to go. Now, the beauty of it here in Albania, where it's located, all the flights are 2 hours or less. So when people go, have you ever flown Ryanair? And I go, yeah. We don't like Ryanair. They'll nickel and dime you for extra suitcases. But for a 2-hour flight, I can sit on the toilet. It's only a 2-hour flight or less. Okay. James, this will be our first Christmas in Europe. Okay. Oh, you're going to be in Italy in Europe. Very cool. Looking forward to it. Andrew saying thank you for bringing me some magic mushrooms. They actually listed as magic mushrooms. What'd you think of that, Andrew? Was that good or not? I thought that was delicious. Andrew saying, Jesse and I loved it. Very good. Rushi, I heard you must use several realtors to find rentals because many companies only list and show a couple dozen, so they don't show other realtor rental apartments. Is that true? Not that I know of. The problem, a lot of the time, the stuff you see online is a fraction of what is really out there. Also, they could sell a place and they don't take it off the website sometimes. But yeah, is that true that you got to contact multiple rental places? No, I don't think so. But I only used one. Okay, I only used Illyrian. But thinking now, I would still use them. But if I really want something in a particular city, get an office in that city. Okay, you're gonna probably know the city the best. Regina, I'm all about short flights. Yep, that 11 flight to Tokyo was a butt killer. I bet I'd freak. I remember flying from Germany back to the States. Oh, It's ready to kill somebody. And it's almost time for me to log off, guys, okay? So I very much appreciate you guys. Thank you for putting up with the problems I had in the first live. I had to kill it and come back. I appreciate it. I love you guys, okay? So we're going to be going to the meetup, which is in 10 minutes. So in 2 minutes, I got to say goodbye to y'all. Thank you for putting up with the technical issues. Thank you for sending us to Corfu. Strando's beautiful. Corfu was beautiful. Thank you to everyone who voted. I got one more video coming out. It's going to be on the main fortress, okay, in Corfu. It was great. It was beautiful. We did it first thing in the morning. So look for that, please. And hopefully we'll be doing more lives every Saturday, same time, same channel. Okay, James, real quick, we left for Albania and reset our visa clock so we can spend all spring and summer there next year. Very good. James, again, thanks for the warning, 2P211. Andrea, I'll be a little late tonight, still working on my hair. James, down in Panama, take care, brother. Take care to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Regina saying bye, Alley Cats. Miss you guys. Miss you guys too. Andrew saying miss you guys. Regina, Rushi saying thank you. Nice to see you again, Patrick. Thank you, Nicole. Michelle, have a great night tonight, everybody. 2B, thanks for the live. Have a good meetup. Thank you. I want you there someday too. Crystal, can't wait to be there for the meetups in March. Over the Hill Nomads. Night. Hugs to April. EA Travels. Thanks all. Thank you guys. Remember, I love you. Thanks for putting up with me. And it's good to be home. See you at the Polka Dot Hotel in about 11 minutes. Bye, you guys.